I'm Doug with America's Best Restaurants, and we're traveling the country coast to coast to find restaurants that you should dine at on a frequent basis, like the Copper Top Tap in Williamsburg, Kentucky. You need to come check this place out. Talking about unique, from the menu to the decor, how about a bar top that has 17,500 pennies aligning the bar top? That's just part of the overall decor. The menu, though, it's gonna blow you away. I know you're hungry because you're watching this. It's a food show. Why don't you come with me? Let's go inside and check out Copper Top Tap. We're inside of Copper Top Tap. By the way, this is Mindy. She owns Copper Top Tap. We have the food, we have the beverages. This is like a party.
Absolutely.
I love it.
All right.
Well, let's get down to the nitty gritty. We're gonna find out the story, talk about the bar, talk about everything. Let's dive into the food first and foremost. Number one, the pizza sitting right in front of you. What is that masterpiece?
This masterpiece is our Copper Top Pie.
Fitting.
So this was kind of born in our kitchen out of a few random ingredients, and it is topped with our signature bourbon glaze.
Okay, so everything that's on it, you've got the bourbon glaze. I'm seeing some peppers. I'm seeing some meat. What's everything on this?
So this is actually a tomato-based pizza on regular pizza crust with our slow roasted beef that is also featured in our bourbon beef tacos and on our beef Manhattan. So we topped it on a pizza. And then we added a little bit of pepperoncinis and then some roasted red peppers, and then put that bourbon drizzle on top. And that's just that special touch.
We are in Kentucky, so bourbon. So I tell you what, I'm gonna have to break bread. You wanna break bread with me?
I absolutely would love to.
Let's break bread.
Let's do
All right,
this.
sweet. All right, so I gotta ask you, background-wise, I love the way you work. So, you don't have a culinary background per se, right?
No,
You're
no
more of a
culinary
business
background.
person. Okay, so why the restaurant business?
It's a bucket list item. You know,
Okay.
you get one life, and food is a common denominator among all people. Whether in the kitchen, whether in a restaurant, food is always bringing people together, and I love that. So it had to be born.
Okay, so why Copper Top and why here?
Why here?
Yeah, why here?
Williamsburg is home. I went to Williamsburg High School. I wanted to bring something local and fill a void of the restaurant industry that we needed to fill. So.
And it wasn't easy to get going, was it?
It was not easy. It was not easy at all. It took a few years, some muscle, some tears, and blood, sweat. And we're here. The doors are open.
Love it.
Love it.
You're a staple. Shoot, the mayor even came by earlier.
Mayor came by earlier.
Love that. Okay, so we've got the pizza. Now, on the other side, I can't reach it. My arm isn't that long. But we have crepe because you have brunch.
We have a brunch.
Oh, sister, talk about it.
So brunch is on Saturdays and Sundays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's an exclusive brunch menu. We do not serve our regular menu at that time.
Okay.
And we have everything on it from crepes to brunch tacos to specific hashes. Anything you can imagine for brunch is probably on that menu. Biscuits and gravy, bacon, you name it.
Okay, so I have to ask you again now. No culinary background per se, so how do you come up with the menu? Why brunch? Why this? Is it just what feels good? Do you take the input from the town? Do you take employees? How do you come up with this stuff?
It's a combination of a lot of things. So I'm an avid traveler, and no matter where I go in the world, I'm always trying local restaurants. So I like to pull flavors from here, flavors from that country, and of course, combine it with some comfort food. And you've got Copper Top Tap.
Comfort food plus crepes. Daggone, wherever you got this idea from, you got it right. Holy cow. That is good. Yeah, I'm eating. Okay, so now we're gonna go from kind of like reverse order. Let's go pizza, let's go brunch, dessert.
Dessert.
What are we looking at right there?
So you are looking at our chocolate bourbon bread pudding with butter bourbon sauce to put on top.
Are you bullying me into trying that?
I am twisting your arm so hard.
Okay, I'm gonna have to. Okay, so how did you come up with this?
So this was a personal recipe. I love bread pudding, no matter what you put in it. You can put blueberries in it, you can put butterscotch in it. I'm a bourbon girl, so I decided to put bourbon in it.
I mean, hello?
Hello, bourbon.
Hello? Okay. So, dessert with the... Now, I have to say as well, on social media, you asked some of your followers what to promote. This was mentioned
This was an item.
more often than not. I don't know if this is too big of a bite or not.
No, there's no such thing.
Does this make me look bad?
No, absolutely not.
I just want to check. Holy cow. Oh, high five.
We got it right.
Wow. That is solid. We may just cut and I'm just going to finish this and we'll come back later. So, is this like some secret recipe that you wrote down? Is it just in your head?
It's in my head.
Because
It's in
people are
the
going to try to
kitchen.
copy this.
They can try all day long,
Okay, but you're not going to do it.
but it's not the copper top tap bourbon bread pudding.
Holy cow. That is so good.
And you can taste the bourbon.
I can taste the bourbon. Austin's going to drive tonight. Why? Well, officer, I had dessert. So, holy cow. That's really good. Nice.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Here we go. Well, you know, got to have a beverage. That's called intermission. So now we'll come back. Okay. Next up item. Now this, when you're talking comfort food,
Absolutely.
this screams comfort food.
Absolutely.
What are we looking at?
So this is our #1 best-selling item in our restaurant.
I'll keep this over here by me.
This is our roast beef Manhattan.
Okay.
So we sell this dish more than anything else on our menu.
Why do you think that is? Just,
Take a taste.
Yes.
You'll find out why.
you're bullying me again.
Twisting your arm.
You are. Well, the last couple times I've really appreciated it, so that's fine.
I think you'll like it this time too.
Okay, that's good. Oh, I'm taking big bites.
Winner, winner, roast beef dinner.
Winner, winner, roast beef dinner.
Love.
Wow. Again, just recipes you came up with. You took this from somebody else as an idea and you twisted it? How do you come up with this?
So when I think comfort food, I think slow roasted, I think gravy, and I think potatoes. Meat, potatoes, gravy. It's a beautiful marriage.
It's a Southern dish.
It's a Southern dish.
God bless America. I'm gonna go ahead and eat some more. I can see why this is the #1.
Absolutely.
Now, question off the cuff. You have 20 beers on tap. Do you have anything beer pairing wise that goes well with this, or is it pretty much you go with anything?
Honestly, the domestics, they go really well with this. All domestics.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. She's on it. All right. So, this next dish here,
So this
what are we looking at?
This is one of our newer menu items for brunch. This is our brunch taco platter. So in these tacos, you have scrambled eggs, you have grilled chicken. Nobody ever knows what came first. Chicken, egg, you know, we just put
Kind
it
of
together.
depends on which one we grab.
Exactly.
Now, you haven't really eaten anything with me yet.
I haven't, not
We're
yet.
gonna break bread together.
You're about to get to my favorite.
Okay.
So that's where you'll get me.
I should have started here then.
It's okay.
Okay, go ahead. All right, go
So
ahead.
you've got your scrambled eggs, your grilled chicken, 2 different types of cheeses. You have mozzarella and cheddar, and then it's topped with our house-made corn salsa
Oh, I have to try
and
one.
cilantro, lime, avocado.
So again, I yet to see a combination like this somewhere. You just amaze me from the fact of, again, no real culinary background, but you're coming up with some kick butt food.
It's what I'm good at.
Mm.
So
I think the chicken and the egg came about the same time.
same time.
Same time.
I agree.
Yeah. Okay. I could sit here and sample all this all day.
All day long.
But since you said you're gonna eat this one,
That was
let's go.
All right.
What are we looking at?
So this is our pesto pie. So this is not your typical pizza.
Are you gonna throw this one or are you gonna keep it in?
We'll hang on to it in case we need it.
There we go.
So our pesto pie is actually a pesto base. Would you like to be served first?
No, you go first, please.
Okay. So
We'll just break it.
all right.
There we go. That's
So
yours.
it's our pesto base, and it is topped with Parmesan cheese rather than your traditional mozzarella.
Okay.
And then on top of that, we have fire roasted red peppers, and then grilled chicken and red onions.
Now you got this idea from your travels, right?
So this idea was actually an old college idea. There was a pizza joint where I went to college, and they had a pesto-based pizza there. That was my absolute favorite. And I actually first tried it when I won a contest. They had a giveaway, and I won it.
What was the contest?
You had to like and share their post on Facebook.
Oh, well, hello.
Hello.
That works. Okay.
It works. So we went in to claim our pie, and it was probably one of the most phenomenal pizzas I'd ever eaten.
This
And
is solid.
yeah, and so Born was the copper top, or no, this was the pesto pie.
Pesto pie. All right, well, I'm gonna, she's actually eating, so I'm gonna go ahead and,
How about it?
okay. So now, take a break from the food for a second. We are sitting at the bar. Pennies. There's $175 worth of pennies. My quick math tells me that's 17,500 pennies that line this bar.
Absolutely.
How did you come up with this, and how did you find 17,500 pennies that were exactly what you were looking for? Because these aren't just random pennies. Tell us about this.
No, they are not random pennies. These are all brand new 2019 mint pennies. So initially we tried to open our establishment in 2019, and a couple of roadblocks held us back, and then of course a pandemic. So we like to say that we were founded in 2019 rather than we opened in 2019. So finding 17,500 brand new 2019 pennies, it was not easy. We visited a lot of the local banks in the region, and we kept coming up short.
Yeah.
But then we decided, kind of pump the brakes a bit, and we made some contacts at the banks, and they would reach out to us when they thought they got some new pennies in, and I would go purchase from the banks. And then it was just essentially more cost efficient to make a bar out of money than materials.
Yeah. So then the other side of it is there is one penny that's backwards, and there's one penny that's what, sideways?
There is.
Okay.
So on the bar, we have 3 Easter eggs. So 1 penny is face down, 1 penny is face backwards,
Okay.
and then 3 are the wrong date. They are not 2019.
There is no way you can find the one with the wrong date.
There
I
is
bet
a
you
way.
people try like crazy.
Oh, they try all day long. They'll find it eventually.
Okay, well, before I leave here, I'm going to find the one that's at least backwards.
You should.
I will.
I'll help you.
All right. Well, you probably know where the thing is, so that's cool. All right, so I mean, this really is truly unique. How long did it take to put this whole thing together?
It was a lot of trial and error. I would say all in all, maybe 2 weeks to build the bar top. It was a group effort
Okay.
of a lot of good people. So,
Now you've got the copper color here. We also have the copper color up
the
above.
ceiling.
Talk about the ceiling, because that was almost like painting the Sistine Chapel almost.
Absolutely.
You had to paint that thing as is.
I had to hand paint the ceiling. So this is a really old building from the early 1900s, and it had the original tin ceiling in here. And so I stripped the ceiling of the white latex paint, and I just rolled with the copper thing. So I spray painted every bit of this by hand.
Did you have to see a chiropractor after you were done? doing that?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'd imagine. Looks beautiful though.
Thank you.
Love it. All right, back into the food. I think the last item that we have is one more brunch item.
It is.
What do we have?
So you have the farmhouse hash with eggs over easy.
Oh,
So in the farmhouse hash, you have the roasted seasoned potatoes, you have sliced cherry tomatoes, green peppers, mozzarella cheeses and cheddar cheeses, and it's all topped with an egg.
Mm.
Over easy.
Got 2 eggs.
2 eggs, over easy.
2 eggs. So the brunch is relatively new. Now, when we're filming this, it's relatively new. Someone could be watching this 8 months from now, and you've had brunch going for a while.
Right.
But this is all newer.
Newer menu items, yes, for brunch.
And you're always looking at adding and expanding and doing different things.
Always
with the menu.
evolving here at Copper Top, always.
Because the reason I bring that up, see, there's a reason, is we don't have it here, but your steaks
Yes,
are apparently like, oh my God.
primo.
All right. So talk about the steaks. How are your steaks different? What do you do?
So we are one of the few restaurants in the area that has a steak offering, and it's definitely steakhouse style. It is flat top seared. It's not seared on a grill. It's not wood fire. It's not over fire. It's an even sear all the way across. And then we season it with our kitchen seasoning, and we serve them up the way you want it.
Excellent. That deserves a cheers.
Absolutely.
Cheers. There we go. Cheers. Excellent. So you've got this one location here. Any future plans on taking the name and the brand and getting bigger, or you're just going to stay right here?
Okay, so the future of Copper Top still remains unknown, but there are plans for a future expansion. So
Nice. Maybe a little twist to it?
little twist,
Okay.
little twist. We did pennies this time, maybe nickels next time.
And when they do, we'll be here. How about that?
Sounds
Excellent.
good.
Cool. Well, I tell you what, anything that we didn't cover that you want to plug that we didn't get to, because we got a lot of food, we got the background, anything else?
Oh, there's so much to be had at Copper Top Tap. I can't put my finger on one piece, one item, one drink. I mean, you just have to come experience it for yourself.
Over and over and over. So come by. In fact, speaking of that, you want to find out more about Copper Top and other restaurants that we visit, click the subscribe button below, click the bell for the notification. You'll find out when we have new episodes coming out. So one more time, one more cheers.
Well, cheers to that.
We're gonna have to finish this, and I gotta let Austin eat, he's a growing boy. So we're gonna wrap this up till the next episode. Cheers to you, we're out.